Thought I'd just check out the starter motor while I was about it. It's absolutely dry as a bone in there, so yeah, get some grease in there. I'll give it a little clean out first and get some grease in and put that back together. It also looks like these were bent when I was undoing them. They were kind of doing that, so yeah, I'll get some new ones or straighten them, or there's some other reason why that was doing that, I don't know. Weird. Cleaned that up, okay. And the gears, this one. Give it to focus. Perfectly okay. However, this one is okay that side. But the bush in the middle is disintegrated. So I'm going to have to see if I can get another one of these, or maybe even make a new bush for the middle. Looks like that's just pressed in. But yeah, that might be why that was making such an awful racket on the starter, because that would have been rattling around like that. Yep, so I'll have a little look at the parts book and see if I can get them. If not, I'm going to have to try and make something. Yeah, I was about to reinstall the alternator rotor, which has the starter clutch inside here mechanism, and just noticed two of these, which should contain, dropped it, should contain the spring, which goes inside. There's a little tube in there, sits inside there, and the just holds the ball, the roller. Yeah, just noticed two of those had a the end's completely worn. Should be like that one there, although that one started to go as well a little bit. Yeah, so two of those were completely had it. So I've ordered some new ones. Got a set of 3 there, new ones to go in. Yeah, so I'll rebuild this now. Right, so that's really a good angle. Let's bring this up a bit. Yeah, try that. Yeah, so in there, you can see that. Let's get a pointy thing. Yeah, that little hole just there, which has to take the spring and the little sleeve, and then the roller goes in. I have done one of these before. The Yamaha CB350 has something very similar for the starter clutch on that, and it can be a little bit fiddly. So I've got a new sleeve. Springs seem okay, so I'll use them, reuse them. Yeah, this is the tricky bit, because you really need about 3 hands. hold that there, pop the roller in, it is a little bit easier if you haven't got a camera in front of you. Right, that's that one done. So you can see that's just a little bit stuck there. Where's the... There we are. That needs a little bit of oil in there. Right, one done, two to go. Yeah, so I've got all those, did the other two off camera. It's a little bit easier without the camera in the way. Yeah, so basically how that works, this is the sprocket. It will only turn in one direction. As soon as you go the other way, it catches. Which is quite neat really, considering they're only little rollers and tiny springs. Right, so now this needs to go back on the crank. Don't forget the keyway. That rotor on there, and rotor bolt. Just got the engine locked off in the usual manner. Torque is 21 to 23 Newton meters. Just doing it at 22.